you really have to use my kitchen as a courtroom? Look, it was hard enough bribing the guy. Do you think I have any money left? Besides, this will soon be proven as my kitchen. Harry? Look, he was the only person I could find that was near your house. You thought I was actually going to get a real judge? He knows nothing. This will be easy.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Damn, I love doing that.
This is going to be a long day. Those are my... So, you like Lego Dimensions, huh?
Huh? What? No, you didn't see anything. What do you want about it?
What if I make you a sort of review video, retrospective on Lego Dimensions? Your Honour, I object. Reviews don't solve a case.
Yeah. But I am the judge.
Oh, I really should have given you a law book. Please!
Sorry, man, I just really love Legos. Alright, man. If I know anything about law, it's that I don't know anything about law. So a deal's a deal and Bob's your uncle.
No, 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 I can't lose again! Not now! Alright, I'm gonna go to my room now and I'll get a video done ASAP. He is unbelievable. He didn't even wear proper clothes. Well, he'll be back in a few months. What to do?
Wanna watch Inside by Choice?
What is that?
What? You don't know what Inside by Choice is? It's a wonderfully, masterfully recreated version of Bo Burnham's Inside, recreated by the legendary human people that are Charlie Matthews and Harry Lewis. Link in the description!
Sure. Hello everyone, I am Charlie Matthews, and do you remember Lego Dimensions? On April 9th, 2015, a game called Lego Dimensions was announced. With it being developed by TT Games, which have a history of making beloved Lego games in the past, and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, the main concept was that you would be able to play as any character in an IP, but in, well, Lego form. Some with maybe even their own worlds, levels, and abilities. The thing that makes this unique from other ideas like this though, is that the characters would come as a physical figurine for you to build and then put on a Lego themed gamepad shown as a portal. The way this would work is that there would be specific bases you would put the character on that contains NFC chips that the portal would be able to scan and then interpret the characters into the game. To be honest, this was a really cool concept for the time, and honestly, in my opinion at least, still is today. I remember when I was younger, I was so excited about this game that I would just keep nagging my parents to get me an Xbox One so I could play it. Now, keep in mind, the game, including the portal, was around £100 at the time, And, combined with the console, I probably caused a second mortgage and put my family into mental turmoil, but it was completely worth it, because I remember the hours and hours of blood, sweat, and tears I put into this game. It was just so fun. Anyway, the game was released on September 27th, 2015 in North America, September 28th, 2015 in Australia, September 29th, 2015 in Europe, and on October 1st, 2015 in Germany. Too many 2015s, and a lot of additional packs were released for the game since then, even some of them having full-on campaigns with custom gamepad decorations coming with the figures. The game was being widely supported, and the future looked promising. However, as time went on, fans started to realise that the game was moving to more and more of a flat line near 2017. And unfortunately, the fears came true when the final packs were released and the game was confirmed cancelled on the 23rd of October 2017. The reason why the game got cancelled was basically money. Put simply, the game just wasn't making as much as Warner Bros. Had hoped, especially with TT Games' track record of successful LEGO games in the past. This led Warner Bros. To eventually pull the plug on the game in 2017, leaving the game unsupported for the rest of time, and any future packs or content planned to never see the light of day. This was very disappointing in my opinion. I mean, the stuff we got from the game was already good, but it just had so much potential, with future IPs that could have had exclusive worlds, levels, and characters that could have showed up. I remember, back in the good old days when I was younger, I watched this fan-made video that showed off ideas like Gravity Falls, or heck, even Minecraft showing up in LEGO Dimensions Future. I remember just watching that video and thinking to myself, wow, that would be so cool. But sadly, not all good things last forever, which leads me to look back at what made LEGO Dimensions so great and potentially memorable. LEGO Dimensions focuses on three main characters in the usual campaign, those being Batman, Wyldstyle from the LEGO Movie, and Gandalf, all with their own unique abilities to traverse the different worlds from different shows, games, or IPs in the LEGO universe. I mean, there's a whole level centered around Portal 2, for Christ's sake. This game is crazy with its worlds, and I'm all for it. The main story objective of the game is for the three main characters to save the LEGO multiverse from being controlled by Lord Vortek, who will do anything in his power to get the foundation elements that the LEGO world is built on and take full control. Do you really need to know the ending to this game? Well, just in case, the characters fail to beat Lord Vortek and everyone dies. Just kidding, of course they won. What were you expecting? Going away from the main story though, and actually focusing on the selling point of LEGO Dimensions, as stated before, the game is required to be played with a gamepad that you can build customizations for to make it look like a portal. It's really cute, and I like the idea that you have the option to build little decorations to go with stuff like your gamepad to make the experience more immersive and fun. The game also has built-in instructions that you can follow in-game, even if the physical package comes with instructions anyway, which for me is another really adorable detail. In addition to the three main characters that come with the base starter pack of the game, there are also, as stated, extra packs that give you characters with their own worlds, and sometimes additional DLC. Not only can you explore the worlds that these characters are based in, with a variety of things like side quests and challenges, which is just so cool to do, but I'm honestly surprised at the amount of detail that went into every unique character's abilities. Every animation, style, and simple thing that a specific character can do will usually have its own unique animation or item for, depending on what the character comes from and what iconic things they may do or use in the IP they are in. Usually when you spawn a character in the game, they will say a iconic catchphrase or line from what piece of media they are in, which can sometimes be pretty cool to hear and recognise.
That's right, boys. It's Dr. Venkman.
Some of them may even have some unique abilities. For example, Harry Potter is able to fly around the environment on his broomstick from various parts of Harry Potter media, which can cause some pretty cool skips when doing puzzles if you have his character. Oh yeah, about puzzles. The portal isn't just used for putting characters on a board and watching them show up, even though that is already pretty cool. Throughout the main game, and sometimes even levels and maps, there will be some puzzle sections that may require a specific character or characters to be completed and proceed with the game. Focusing on the main game, sometimes the gamepad will light up a certain colour to symbolise certain game mechanics, such as paint or portals for your character to go through, elemental abilities, and being able to locate things based on what colour the gamepad turns to. Nearly all of them, depending on what part of the gamepad you place the figurines on.
Hey, what's that thing doing? Shooting at me? Take that, you little scamps.
The gamepad is split up into 3 different parts to put your characters on, that being a part on the left side, a part on the right side, and one big circle in the middle, which is usually used to scan bases to assign what vehicle you want it to be. There are also vehicles in this game, by the way, some that can fly, some that can simply drive, and some that can go really fast. They aren't used that much in the gameplay, but honestly I think they're more fun to use in the sandbox part of the game, with certain driving challenges and other activities around different worlds you can access outside of the main game. Going back to the puzzles though, you will need to do a lot of moving the figurines around the gamepad to finish a colour combination or do a really strange decrease and enlarge puzzle to unlock another area of the map. Even though this is really unique for these types of games, and at first, it is really fun, I find that going back, at least for me, this constant moving around can become pretty tedious after a while, since these sort of colour combination or size puzzles appear a lot more often than you may think. It's not that the puzzle design is necessarily bad, it's simple enough to understand while also feeling unique and creative, but it can become disinteresting after a while and honestly end up feeling a bit too repetitive near the end, especially in the final world, which is pretty much just puzzle after puzzle after puzzle, barely any of them being new by that point. Even though the puzzles can become quite tedious at the end of the campaign, the good in LEGO Dimensions definitely outweighs the bad. I think it's just nostalgia kicking in, but I love LEGO Dimensions for the amount of fun it gave me as a younger boy, with all the worlds and discoveries I made. Coming back from school, just to be so excited to finish this level I was playing, was such an exhilarating, simple, yet joyous experience that honestly, I just don't get that much with games nowadays. LEGO Dimensions just had that sort of charm to it that I can still find my 8-year-old enjoyment in, even today. LEGO Dimensions was truly a one-of-a-kind game that had such a unique concept, which I feel was already great, but had so much potential to just be expanded upon. It's just a shame that it got cancelled so soon. You will be missed. Phew. Jesus. Snap out of it!
Holy Jesus!
I have finished the video. Oh, good. Well, I'll be on my way. It seems to be the norm for me at this point. Wait! Huh? You know, Anderson, I think I've realised that all this fighting, all these kidnappings and desperate attempts to get your house back are never going to get you anywhere. I finally realised how desperate you are to cling to the last thing you have left. This house. Oh yeah? Well, what are you implying? I'm implying that I'm giving you the offer to move in with me. I may be a little obnoxious sometimes, but at least you'll have somewhere to stay that means something to you. It'll be an end to this vicious cycle of you chasing something you'll perhaps never get to, until you make peace. That's really sweet. It's a deal. Oh my god, you literally have snot on your hands. Jesus! Oh, sorry about that. Look, we've already made the deal. I'm just gonna go unpack my things. But of course, first, wash my hands first. You can go now.